was a bit afraid that the fan would be a bit too loud, but it's not picking anything up. Wonderful. Oh. Game is gone kaput. I'm concerned why. Alright. I lost my train of thought there. Okay. That should be better, I think. La 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 la. Oh boy. I apologize if my volume isn't that great, but it's just how it's gonna be. I'm concerned of the my PC and change the settings. Right, we went into this apartment building. Oof. I need to remember the fucking controls. Yeah. Oh. Right. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. Unfortunately, I have a bit of it to get on. I'm kind of making time during the day to do this now. Did collect some coins. I guess I need something from here. Oh, right. Okay. Why pull out the gun? Type A, yes. La 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 la. Ranged aim. I'm clicking it. Nothing's happening. Oh, I don't have a gun yet, do I? Right. Oh, it's fucking dark in here. Let me turn off my desktop light, actually. It's probably a problem. Excuse me. There we go. That's better. Handgun. Handgun. Keep getting handgun ammo. Before we go this way, let's check these doors. That was locked.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Scary Willy. Oofda. So loud. My neighbors are being pretty fucking loud too. Hey, mannequins. This is right up Mark's alley. I guess now it's also blooded submarines. Hooray!
these clothes?
They look like the nurse's clothes. Shoot courtyard key. Okay. I say neighbors. It's the garbage man. Praise be to the machine god. What is this? Tool 1? God, it bothers me whenever apartment buildings are like that. It's getting around so difficult. Why is the number 1 apartment at the far end of the building? Who designed this? Why? More bullets. No gun yet. Hold on. Hello, kitty. What the fuck is that? I can't forget the knife. Oh, man. So we go downstairs. There's 201 and some kind of hallway key there. One of these is going to be to this is going to be the outside key. It's so foggy. It almost looks like smoke. So people's garbage is just piling up, or expecting them to take it down by hand? Great for the grandmas. Okay. We yank this bitch. Yes. My radio's going off like there's enemies nearby, but it's gonna lock in place. Go further. I don't jump. Okay, who's this? Cocaine, siblings, murder, perpetrator, commit suicide in custody. Okay. These spaces are a bit confined in the combat. So hear that? It's gonna come out and jump scare me right there. Oh. Jesus Christ. My frames. Yeah, This game apparently is notorious for visual problems. I think I mentioned it the last time we streamed. How limited the scope can be in some of these areas. Like, this is a pretty confined space. I understand you want to make it pretty, but you would think it'd be easy to optimize the visuals. But I guess I didn't want to spend money on that. You have to have a pretty nice setup not to experience constant visual issues. I think it's also CPU intensive. Which is, oh.
Wait!
Damn it. What's a kid doing here?
What's unusual with a child being in this town? That's my question. Okay, now where do we go? Yeah, what's up with the... That's blocked off. You go through there, you go through there. That's there, that's blocked off. Save point, you can't get through there. Did I try these stairs? It's not. It's blocked off. I guess it's safe, but... Alright. You can spook the child. That one's kind of on me. I definitely misplayed that shit. I'm sorry. This is a terrible shot. There's a word for those monsters. They appear to be, they kind of look like they're supposed to be, what are they called? The people in the Sale Asylum, where they wrap them up so they can't hurt themselves or others, and there's white, and that white cloth, like a outfit or whatever. I forget what it's called. Too tired of this shit. Okay. So that's, oh. Alright, going left here. So. This window. Doesn't let me. What was the point of this? Try to get a room 3 from 102? No? Maybe the next floor up? Yeah, maybe. There's stairs on their first floor. Did I not go up to those? Oh, because that door's locked, right? I don't know. Let's see. Door's locked. Can't get in through there. I guess we see if something changed upstairs. I don't know. Alright, give me a sec. Hello. Let's see. What the issue is with these photos. Oh, maybe that photo's a hint. These flowers, right? I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I can go back downstairs and check the room I found this photo in, but I don't think there's anything. So let me break these windows. It was this way, right? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers. Cane. Details here and there. Nope, nothing. Try to flip forward. This door's locked. Okay. Where else can I try? I only have the key to go to the outside. Guess I can go back into the corridor and see if anything changed there. sounds good. Scary. A wedding dress? Nothing else? Yeah, this game's pretty cryptic. The things that it chooses to highlight to you by making you look at it is
Quite the artist.
unusual. And I think you need to spend a good amount of time thinking about it to figure out what makes them connected. I certainly don't have that kind of time. To the wiki I go after I finish with this game. Helping put the pieces together, because someone out there's a smart looking at me for sure. Second floor hall, okay. Alright, I can boss fight, I guess. Or regular fight. A lot of enemies. There we go. Go to sleep. What's up with that anyways? This is what this. Okay. Alright, so if you're wondering why it takes 10 minutes to chat, as I was just asked, is because I get a lot of spam from people trying to sell me shit, and I make them wait 10 minutes to chat before they try to sell me shit. A lot of artists come up to me and try to get me to pay for their products to spice up my stream and shit, right? But I'm not having it. It kind of ruins my day every time it happens. That's a bit of an exaggeration. It doesn't ruin my day that people ask. It's that's like the one of two interactions I have per stream is always me telling them basically to fuck off. Right? I've had a couple of people be pretty polite to me while asking. They're like, "Oh, right, you asked us not to try to sell you anything. Sorry about that." And I'm like, "That's fine." It's a little annoying. to get be solicited while I'm trying to have a good time. God, fuck this game, man. Random ass. Okay. No, I was getting upset with the dropped frames there. It's annoying. It's like I paid for these frames, damn it. Give me the frames. There's a medallion of some kind down there. Must be one of the things that I need for the first floor puzzle. Oh. Oh no. Is that where the apple goes? You quiet? You so quiet, game loud? Yeah, my bad. Give me a sec. Here, is that better? 10 minutes is up. Yeah. Yes, it is. Give me a sec. I need to fix this so I can actually look at the chat. There we go. That's better. Alright, cool beans. How's your day? What you doing? Okay. Alright, that's all I get to there. Can I unlock it from here? No. Okay. It's the only way through. Due to the ongoing renovation works, tenants are asked to keep out on the 3rd floor of the building. Well, I'm probably not doing that. You're eating? Nice. It's always a concern. It better not be the only time you're eating today, otherwise people will be upset. And by people, I mean me. God, what's it so fucking weird? Oh, it's because of the holes in the wall. More bullets for a gun I don't have. Was I supposed to have picked up the gun by now? Oh. This is probably the room where I get the gun. I bet those are bullet holes. Yeah. Holy shit. Why is there shopping cart in there? Yeah, good question. Make James push it around. I don't think I can. Oh, here's the gun. That was right. I'm gonna need to use it immediately, so I'm gonna look around the room. Yeah, they're gonna make me waste all my ammo. I don't think I can. Yeah, it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me have a collision with it. I'm just kind of standing in front of it. Press X to reload. How have I only collected 20 bullets this entire time? That's insane. It's so tiny. Shut up. It's average size, I'll have you know. Also, homeless people will sometimes use shopping carts to get their stuff around, or like old people. I just don't understand why the fuck there's so many goddamn bullet holes in here. Like they probably spent like $100 or $200 easy on the bullets, even if it's a cheap shit. I'm surprised nobody complained too. Look, it's everywhere in the kitchen, everything except for the door, which is hilarious, and the closet. The closet's relatively clean. Woman. I had a whole coworker scorecard. Really made me appreciate little Peter jokes a lot more than I used to. What homeless person is staying in here? They're probably dead. Yeah, yeah. That's true. I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not he's actually experienced this or not. Like, I know there's other titles in this series. Obviously, this is supposed to be the Silent Hill 2 remake. There was a Silent Hill 1. I don't know how clear they were ever, if this stuff is actually in his head or if he's experiencing this for real. So, if it's not all in his head, then this town got fucked up. And people got stuck here, I think. And these monsters are looking around that look like they're in those... What's the word? You can help me. You're a human being. What's the word for, straitjacket? That's right, right? They look like they're in straitjackets. I don't know none about Silent Hill, so I don't know jack shit about the lore. Yeah. Me neither, man. All I know is there's some kind of pyramid head guy that people were gooting over for decades. Oh. That person killed themselves. Probably. What the hell? Those are the same boots I'm wearing. And the same color jeans. And what looks like to be a blood-soaked version of my jacket. That's unusual. Pyramid Head is hot, so valid. That person looks dead. I don't know, man. They're just having a really good-ass fucking nap in their own blood. 2 on 2. Maybe they're sleeping now. I'm on the fence about that. It's a blood-covered rag on top of their head. We're going across the way. Let me get my kitty up. I'll send you some pictures later after stream. Of kitty. Exit. Maybe they were on their period? Well, riddle me this. If they're on their period, then how did the rag get on top of their head? Bloody rag. Jesus. They're gonna have mold issues until this place eventually burns up. Don't judge people for their fetishes and kinks. I'm not judging. I'm just saying they're gonna get an infection. And if they're bleeding that much, they need to go see a doctor. And also, I do think that there's only one valid kink that should be judged, is the public stuff. Right? They don't have my consent for that shit. They're making me an unwilling participant. So we go to 212 to go to 2 something. 210. Okay. I knew these outdoor balconies would play a role. What the fuck? I hear them. I don't see them. Oh, that's unusual. That was not a visual glitch. That was the game. Oh, Jesus! Was that 4 bullets? What difficulty? I think I put it on hard. I forget. Where is it? Combat challenge? Oh, no, never mind. I'll put it on standard. Which is great. They're pretty tanky too for standard. Then again, I was thinking that the amount of times that they could hit was pretty generous before I died. Career's humble beginnings. A writer? 7. I must have missed a lot of pictures. I went through 4, then 7, and what was the other one? What was 1? Yeah. You know, I guess I was thinking about whenever I tried the hardcore difficulty on Resident Evil 2. Well, that shit was brutal. You need like a whole handwritten strategy on a whiteboard before you actually I can never play a game like this on hard. I'd get too angry. Yeah, it's a real time consumer, especially if you're learning. Like, rather than having fun, you're doing the math on how many hits you can take and how much ammo you need, especially if you need to conserve space in inventory. It's really for the autists, I swear. Brother, can you... There you go. Don't get me wrong, I will totally replay Resident Evil 2 and try to beat it on hardcore mode. The problem is that I'm going to be doing it multiple times, so it needs to be a whole afternoon. Are you enjoying him as if you do? I'm impressed. I tried playing, that one, I think that one was Village, right? I tried playing it on hard mode, and then I rage quit because of the fucking first section with the wolves was pissing me off. So I was like, fuck this. And then I played it through standard. Smack him, yeah. Real? Yeah. Alright, I got lost when I was fighting these guys. Where am I? Okay, I'm at 207. I can go at the balcony to 205. Let's pick up. That looks like ammo. What the fuck? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. That was 3 shots. Nope. I figured that would have been a lore section. What are these deformed things? Yeah, I have, like, if this is in his head, this is just how he views his fellow fucking loony bin inmates. And I can say that because I've been in them. They look creepy but cool. Yeah, their designs are pretty good, I'd say. Oh, this guy's glitching out. Yeah, the design's pretty cool, I'd say. And they were simple for the time when the game first came out. I think it was the PS2. So it wasn't too difficult. Why is this locked? What's the point of this? Maybe I try the other doors. where people think that it's like when you arms against their body so they can't harm themselves, and you put them into those little white rooms. It makes me want to play these remakes. I just love the look of them. I am not a fan of the older games' looks. I feel like a fake gamer for saying that. Well, you're not the only person, honestly. The part that gets me is usually how janky the older games feel. The visuals I can get over. Like I tried playing on PS4. I played the release of what was it called? Ninja Gaiden, I think it was, or Gaiden. And I was fine playing that because the controls were impeccable. They were so good. They felt so nice. But when I tried playing some modern games and the character moves like really not that great, and it's bad for me. I almost didn't play this game just because of the visual problems. I had to upgrade I had to spend like $1,000 on my PC just to make this game feel playable for me because the visuals were just so fucking terrible in regards to performance. I could not make it work, but on paper it should have. And apparently it's a very common problem with this remake, but otherwise it's alright. It's definitely a different experience from Resident Evil. Mod his clothes off. I just think I'm cruel, but prison is your own making. The choice was yours. I watched you make it over and over again. This time's not going to be any different. This prison is of your own making. The choice was yours. I watched you make it over and over again. This time's not going to be different, and I'll always be here watching. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm probably going to have to figure that out. I'm going to put all of my male characters in bikini thongs. Somebody went fucking insane in here, that's for sure. This makes me think of the James in a thong would go so hard. Yeah, probably. 206 is where I need to go. That place is walled off, though. Maybe something will change once I leave. Wardrobe? Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, everything about this game to me is kind of screaming, I'm actually in an insane asylum and I'm hallucinating all this shit. Looks like there's a bed in the corner, too. I wonder what that thing in the middle of the table is. That's a camera. Right there. Oh, never mind. It's a fucking light bulb that just turned on. It looked like a camera. James took hard drugs? Yeah. Surprising no one. Oh, I can do this. This would have... Oh man, I didn't know this. I was supposed to push the wardrobe. I legitimately thought that I was going to have to figure out another way to the room. I just saw the safe in the corner and was like, ooh, safe. Tried to push a button. And then this message here says, prison of your own making. So it makes me think he just went crazy. Medication, yeah. If their medication's not balanced for psychosis, it's probably a really fucked up experience. Lamel, yeah. Smartest Silent Hill player, yeah, 100%. Right where the rooftops pierce through the night, left are homebound footprints with no owner in sight, but he has found home. Oh, please pray tell, or a river of memories leading right to his hell. Rooftop pierced through the night. Okay. Right, left. Huh. Okay, I guess it's the way out. That says. I can't read that specific breed of cursive. Can you make that out? right, left, and then right, right, left, right. But I don't see numbers. That's a 2, perhaps. Yeah. We run the room. 11. Seven. $13. 11, 7, 13. That looks like the rooftops piercing the night, so that should be the first one. And then there's a house with footprints. You don't actually see it until you hover your flashlight over it. That's interesting. And what was the last one? The river. Right 13, left, and then river. Okay, so it's right 13, left 7, right 11. It's a combination lock. You look at the walls and make out the order of the puzzle. It tells you. It says right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. And then 7, and then 11. Watch out. Finally got one. Coin, man. And then a key, assuming to get out. Yeah, this is definitely more ambient psychological horror than Resident Evil. Resident Evil is a lot more action-y, requires responses more actively, and this one's just kind of like makes you think about it first. It's the whole purpose of the fucking video. Okay, I guess we're going to this room. I hear a bug. That's nice. That's the exit. And then the stairs are right in front of me, which is nice. That looks like the chair that James Bond got his nuts fucked in. And I don't mean the pleasant. It's the one where he got his ball scotched by that girl. What is up with that visual thing? It does that for some reason. Second floor, small staircase key. Why is he hearing that noise? What does it mean? The radio, it's an item you pick up, and it makes sounds whenever... Okay. It makes sounds whenever there's enemies nearby. Oh, it's for that door over there, okay. Oh, this also unlocks. It's strange. Oh, it's to go back that way. Don't know why it would. Ooh, not gonna lie, it's a horrible noise. Uncomfy? Yeah. That's the idea. That's what this game is relying on for atmosphere, partially. Aside from the natural music, it's also letting you know. Because sometimes the radio goes off, and there's no enemies in the room that you can see. And then you hear a sound coming from upstairs, and it sounds heavy. Game design, but yes, it makes you uncomfy. Let's go in this way. Alright, I'm out of health stuff, so I'm gonna try to use my gun. through here. Surprised this path is clear. Very good game design. What it does, what it's supposed to do. Lamau? Yes. 100%. Oh, and the fucking log disintegrated. Okay, did that guy just turn into sand? And then the way that saves work in this game. What the fuck is this? Why is it a red note in the wall? We're in this lock section from before. We can open the door, I guess. Why is he staring at me like I put him there? It's like a dog at a shelter. I sometimes wonder if my cat knows that I saved that. No, not I specifically, but we saved him from the kill shelter. Whenever we were looking for pets to maybe adopt, I told my girlfriend we should take one from the kill shelters because their fate is just too fucking sad otherwise. And we picked him up as a kitten, but his behavior is more like he thinks he's in charge, and I think of this occasionally. Oh, well, that's a fresh corpse. What's that in this fridge? Rotted pieces of meat and vegetables? Interesting. I see guts. He is in charge, you can't argue against that. No. I think he tries challenging us sometimes. It doesn't work out for him because they just pick him up from the scruff of his neck. Is this man alright? Hey, he's spitting something.
Hey, who's there?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, I swear.
Hey, are you okay?
I didn't do anything. He was like that when I got here.
He... Oh, you mean the man back there? In the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill him.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not saying that you did. Look, my name is James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie, okay. So, do you live here, Eddie?
No. I'm not even from this town. It's just...
Something brought you here.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Well, they came at me. I didn't know what to do, so I ran. I came here. Figured it might be safe, but then I found the guy in the fridge.
Easy, deep breaths. Look, this place, it's not safe. These things, this whole town, there's something wrong with it. It might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Hey, you want to come with? Maybe together we can find a way out of this town.
Oh, sorry, but I can't leave. Not yet. I need to find someone.
Oh.
And Eddie, be careful.
Yeah. You too.
Yeah, it's unusual that that guy's here. Either route is like weird. Their conversation was a bit strange as well, because Eddie doesn't confirm anything in regards to James' experience since he got here. They could have been having a completely different conversation while speaking to each other just now. He's just gonna leave him? Yeah, that seems to be the case here. James is gonna continue looking for his wife, which is why he came here. He received a letter from his wife who died like 3 years ago or something. and told him to find her in their special place in this town because they loved hanging out here. Apparently. And he came here and this place was completely fucked up. It's also hilarious because there's no indication from James that he knows what this place is. Some of these places, anyways. Jeff sounds like he's on something that goes through psychosis. Yeah, that seems to be a good theory, but people aren't sure. The lore that's being dropped as well is strange. Like, there was a newspaper in regards to some murder in some cities. I still have to upload the previous episodes if you want to watch it to catch up with the lore. Or you can just go through the wiki, honestly. Probably be faster. But up to this point, there's... It's weird. It's a mixed bag of information. There's stuff that you feel like has no relevance to the overall plot of the story, and you're wondering how it fits. Snake point. I was on a red grid. Gate is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. I can't understand why people like these games so much. They do seem well written. Yeah, people are obsessed with this shit. Back in the day, like, if you were on Tumblr like 10 years ago, I would just go through my feeds. Absolutely nothing to do with horror games because I wasn't into them at the time. But I would keep seeing images of this game and people fangirling on over Pyramid Head. Some of my mutuals were posting stuff like that. And then apparently the end of this game also has some kind of a small piece of lore reveal as well. So. Key for this. The fuck was that? How far did this game already? Like 2 hours in, basically. 3 bright coins into the 5 holes B. First sits the maiden under the tree. In the middle. Win from the maiden doeth blow. A beautiful flower alone has to grow. And here comes a man so sleek, so fine, in the pale moonlight doth shun his eye. So man goes here. Oh, no. Man goes here. The flower goes from the wind. She blows, I guess, to the right. And the man goes under the moon. Okay, I still need the last one. Should be something like that. Oh, the garbage chute. Right. does that get fixed? I need to go to the second floor. There's also the third floor that's blocked off currently. Maybe that's where I need to go. Chute that's blocked off. How does this get fixed? Yeah, it's a key. Okay, I am supposed to go up here, I think. Go this way. Oh. That sounded like a woman. Yeah, there's some audio and visual cues that I'm getting while playing this game that makes me think that his experience is very sussy. Holy fuck. Yeah. You saw that, huh? As soon as they turn that corner, it's like, oh, you bitch. And some of these rooms have, like, mannequins and shit in them, too. Markiplier would be having a field day. Oh, this is open. Cool. Because those things do also kind of look like mannequins. I know there's something here, I know. I can feel it looks normal, but it's not. It's underneath, pulsing, trying to get out. Is it trying to get out, or should I get in? I have to uncover it to the surface. Yeah. Peel it off with I wish I can say no, it's there. Yeah, that's some schizophrenic shit, 100%. That's 100% some schizophrenic shit. Either that or like from like meth use. I remember that certain drugs can also cause that specific type of psychosis where you feel like there's something crawling underneath your skin. It's a very unpleasant experience for the patients. Yeah, they will literally peel their skin off. Whoa! You got me. One more for the road. Oh, hey. And some patients will think that. Pray for me. There's a way through. Yeah, just the fact that he's chugging so much medication in this game is also kind of a hint for me. I was wrong. No, it wasn't entirely wrong. I need to peel off something more blood close. I was looking outside, but it is in me. There's someone inside me. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's a little close to home, unfortunately, in regards to mental issues. Canned juice. What's this for? It's a key item. Oh, maybe I take it to that fatty. Or not. He needs his drinkies, chug it all. Kind of sad those broke. Well, I got the key. Now I just need to make it downstairs, which is going to be a challenge. Safe spot here. What a waste of a good drink. Yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw it roll by. I was like, ah, damn. It's like you couldn't have picked something else heavy. Oh, there's a second part. The man doth approach, his blade now revealed, his face disappears behind and shining steel. Away from the man doth the maiden flee, towards the flower, away from the tree. His blade now revealed, his face disappears behind shining steel. Away from the man doth the maiden flee, towards the flower. So, here. Okay. Because he was approaching. But once a flower grew of venomous glee, there was a maiden, but a stone doth be. Over her grave the man doth remain, his blade never met the body serpent's vein. beast who had its teeth in her flesh doth bore, he who has failed, she who is no more. Now unto you falls a grievous chore, who carries the blame for what fate had in store? The man led the woman to her death, even though it wasn't her fault, his fault initially. How peculiar. How very strange. What a very strange piece of poetry with a man who is looking for his dead wife. It's the son of a woman. This room is so clean. I take it back. This looks like a prison cell. And that was a room-shaking piece of thing. Closing it was a mistake. Ah, the pyramid guy. Bro, that was like all my bullets. I mean, I guess I don't survive any other way. Except for his apathy towards me. You made two mistakes. You closed the door. Oh, I love how the handkerchief moves, actually. You closed the door, and you fired. Wait a minute. That's what this is. There are two, people joined at the hips. Why do they look strange? They cut off the feet at the top. Well, this is visual storytelling if I've ever seen it. I think things like that is so cool. Enter the other world for the first time. Okay, and we're calling it that for what reason? And why are we here? And why can't I go back? That was the Steam Love Body Horror. I have mixed feelings about body horror. Another World, what? Yeah, that was the Steam. Holy shit. That was the Steam, the Steam achievement that I got just now. Enter the other world for the first time. Which means there's going to be a second and perhaps third time. And some of this looks like human flesh. And this looks like the room that I hid in. Kind of. Yeah, this guy's 100% lost in the sauce. I can't think of a single good reason why he would look for his dead wife in this town in this manner. Grieve another way, dude. Holy shit. Get a dog. Or a cat. This is so rustic. Blue Creek Apartments. He's experiencing the 5 stages of grief. Huh. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. I don't know. It's a weird order, and he doesn't seem to be showing denial. He's accepted that she's supposed to be dead. Psychosis, drug addiction, schizophrenia, and whatever the other two may be. Those are not the 5 stages of grief. It's so slimy. Press to break wall. Oh man. Break the slimy wall. First of all, I think schizophrenia has a... I know you're joking. I know. But I think schizophrenia has a genetic component. Oh, I thought he jumped through it. Fucking Master Chief. Oh, man. It's not gonna work. It does, yeah. It can be caused by hard use of drugs as well. Oh, damn. I don't know. Whoa! There's another one. Oh, you're dead. Please. I know psychosis can, but I didn't know there was a... I don't know that there's a diagnosis of schizophrenia from drug use. It's unfortunate if that's the case. Yeah. Is there an option to jump through here? Why is there an option to jump through here? Maybe, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, yeah. Okay. We can Google that after stream. Or you can do it now. M. He wrote it down in real time. It's crazy. It's nice because he's making note of this for me instead of having to make me write this shit down. That's probably why I'm not a doctor, Lamau. Because you don't know how to use Google? Hehehe. Which is funny, because I know that's not what you meant. But it's funny because apparently doctors use a lot of Google too. There's just so many conditions, like physical and psychological, that it's hard to keep track. Certain degrees, frequencies, and intensity of symptoms that can mean different things. WebMD has all the info I need. Oh no. Oh no. Henry fears Scott. He'll run from him and hide. He's fled to the west, to the other side. But here comes Mildred with unknown intent. Scott lies face down, blind to her descent. In regards to the clock. Here? Yeah. Grandfather clock. Scott. Okay, another puzzle. Let's save here. Let's see. Henry fears Scott. He'll run from him and hide. He's fled to the west, to the other side. Okay. So Scott and Henry are on opposite sides, but here comes Mildred with unknown intent. Scott lies face down, blind to her descent. Okay. Oh, I need an item for this. Whoa. Those are cages. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop the stream here. I got stuff Dean's doing. Thank you for joining me though. I like to get on my days off. And sometimes when I work late. But yeah. Anyways, you have a good rest of your day. You know where to find me. See you later. Bye bye. If I can figure out how to stop the fucking stream. Where did my buttons go? What the hell? There we go. Bye bye.